People ask about courthouses in Bristol County a lot, and people ask about the Fall River courthouses. 289 Rock Street is where the juvenile court department is, along with family and probate court. There is also housing court there that I practice less with, and there's another large courthouse for district court, but I'm not going to talk about that courthouse at the moment. The 289 Rock Street has very, very limited court parking. There is a lot of on-street parking that's not far. There are some significant hills, so in bad weather, be very careful driving there and give yourself time to find the parking. You'd have to go through a metal detector. At the moment, there's a ramp that you'd walk through. It's across from a school right across the street. And to go through the metal detector, you have to give yourself a little bit of time. On the fourth floor, there is the juvenile court on one side and the probate and family court on the other. With juvenile court, you'd want to wait outside the courtroom until your attorney calls you in. If you're not sure if you should be in the juvenile court and you don't have an attorney, you can check on the third floor at the clerk's office. You'll go through doors. On one side, there's a probation department for juvenile court. The other side, there's the clerk's office. If you're going to probate and family court, you go on the other side of the building on the fourth floor. If it's Judge Smola, his court bulletin board is the first one that you'd see. If it's Judge McMahon, it's the second courtroom. And again, you look for the bulletin board to see what case number you are. So if you're Smith or Jones, it will say case number 12 or whatever it would be. If you have an attorney, the attorney will check in for you. But if you're representing yourself, you'll need to wait in line outside the courtroom. And when you go up to the clerk or judicial case manager, you'll say, I'm number 12, and they'll ask you have certain paperwork. They might send you down one floor to either the probation department or family service department to sometimes meet with a mediator or give some background information. There's also the Department of Revenue that sometimes they'll send you down to as well, which is on the third floor right before you go see the probation department or family service department as well. You also would want to make sure that you're in Fall River and not in either New Bedford or Taunton, which sometimes occurs. You can look at the registry office. You can file there any paperwork that you need to as well. And there's a computer terminal that you could look your case up as well. If your case is on, though, going up to the fourth floor and checking those bulletin boards first makes sense. If you're looking to file something, going to the third floor and going to the registry of probate would make sense there.